Alright, here we go. Drinking game. When you draft black, you have to drink heavily. So that's what I'm doing. This hand seems okay. I love that I have Tribute to Hunger and Sensory Deprivation in the same deck. That was well thought out. Whoops. Anyway, I'm going to try to get the Tribute to Hunger out of my hand first. Man, and Corpse Lunge. It's getting pretty silly. How you get that land? I love telling people how to do that. I just feel like I'm, I don't know, Santa Claus or something. Because when I found out I could do that, I was so much happier. I hate the... ugh. Yeah. Don't kill my Stitcher's Apprentice. I will start to have absolutely no play. Devil's Play for 1. Village Ironsmith. Alright. Let's kill you with a Tribute to Hunger. Oh, wait a second. I could play another creature first, and guess what? Village Ironsmith is a human. Oh yes. God, what a silly deck. I have so little, it seems like, in the way of actually transferring. Interesting. I'm actually going to have trouble killing both of those now. Let's see, I can... Shit. They're not werewolves if I play no spell this turn, so I have to, like... Could I swing with, like, Stitcher's Apprentice? And I could swing with both. Actually, yeah, why don't I just... like Tribute to Hunger and then have a 3/3 dude. I know what the answer is. It's that I won't be able to kill the Watchkeep and it will kill me. Well, it's already 3/3. I have a first strike zombie. It does have to flip it. I can just block with Homunculi maybe. Oh, this is a rough spot. I wish I could do something, but I think I just have no line here that enables me to kill the Watchkeep. I can like draw Sever the Bloodline or something. See what happens if I attack. If he double blocks, I'm in amazing shape. And he might. It looks like a decent spot to double block because, like, every piece of removal I could have just kills Village Ironsmith basically, and the same thing happens. Like, there's no removal in the format that I could have that kills Watchkeep here and 2-for-1s to Village Ironsmith. He's just gonna do that. Awkward. So I have to play a spell, so I have to play this. Unless I want to make myself sacrifice a creature. It's not a May. Should have just swung with Stitcher's Apprentice too, I guess. It's a mistake. It's because of all the booze. As you can see, I'm really drunk by now. If I'm unable to draw a land, I'm going to be pretty dead. Okay, that's a decent card to draw. So I guess, do we bounce Watchkeep? I can kill Watchkeep eventually by like sacrificing my own village cannibals. This deck is not the best. If he attacks, do I try to kill it? He's not going to attack. Oh, good grief. This is becoming a bit of a blowout now. Cobbled Wings is a card that I should, I think, feel fairly happy for him to play against me. No, it's not. I take it back. Turns all of his creatures into evasive threats, so I have to answer all of them. Which seems difficult. Would have loved for you to attack there. Might have to do this here. So I can Corpse Lunge next turn if I miss. Like, it kills my only creature or something. I got a Homunculus, whatever. And I actually have a Sever, so if I draw land, I'm fine all of a sudden. Sever the Bloodline, it's that good. It's a very complicated way to trade a removal spell for a creature. But I have succeeded. And all during my own turn. Take one. Alright, we're really getting in there now. If his hand is 3 copies of Chapelgeist, and he doesn't draw planes for the rest of the game, we're in pretty good shape. He's just going to transform, which is problematic for sure. Sensory deprivation it? I think I just take a bunch. Please don't mill 4 land. Have I drawn a land this game? I think I kept 3. I could transform it if I drew a 2-drop. I could also just put sensory deprivation on it. Wow! Okay, we were not interested in drawing lands for a long time this game. It's awkward because if I draw out of this minor screw, I'm actually just going to draw no spells for the rest of the game. I don't mind that happening. Yeah, I'm pretty fine with him killing my creatures instead of playing threats of his own, since I'm so good at dealing with his creatures. But I'm sort of requiring him to not play that many of them. Like, that's a totally fine one. And I still have nothing. I think it's better not to cast Sensory Deprivation here. Could have swung with Scab. Sorry. This way I do have a shot, an outside chance, if he has another drop this turn. Whereas if I just cast Sensory Deprivation on Voiceless Spirit and he... oh, I don't know. 2 lands and I guess I'm fine. It's harder to play without a land. He's a little bit flattered himself, in fairness. Or his hand is full of removal spells that he doesn't want to cast on my guys. Okay, you can have that one. Bingo. I guess the Cathar is actually going to get flying and sort of be a pain. That sucks. What am I going to do? I can silent departure it and slow it down for a while, etc., etc. You don't have Morbid turned on, friend? I'm still pretty dead to that play, but it's a little bit awkward. Like, I'm assuming he did that then because he thought I just turned Morbid on. I think I just have to swing. Like, he has Cobbled Wings anyway. Hope to Sensory Deprive. Oh, fuck me. I can still draw like Corpse Lunge. I already cast that. Silent Departure would keep me alive for a second. Oh, okay, no, I'm just dead. Take it all back. So I guess he was doing that because he saw that he had lethal. Okay, well, I lasted until turn 9 with 3 lands until turn 9. So I'm not so upset about all that. Sensory Deprivation gets out. I think Corpse Lunge is going to have to do. This deck is so bad. Why do I keep drafting terrible decks? Oh my god. Oh. Well, this one's keepable. It's like some deity is mad at me right now. That's basically what it means when you see 7 black cards in your opening hand. Silent Departure, my own Armored Scab. I really would love to draw a land this game. I'm fairly confident that I did put 17 in my deck. There's one. Okay, can stop complaining. Whew. Because now I get to get in for the beats with 2 power. And even turn them into 4 power eventually. Okay, pretty happy to mill all that. Except maybe Tribute to Hunger would have been a good one, because he's going to play a 1/5 guy here. That's my guess. Yep. Would have been good. We can just get in past that. And then probably play an abattoir ghoul. Do that. Hope that he passes the turn. Silent Departure is due and play Screeching Bat next turn. I get in for 5. I can transform Screeching Bat and get in for another 5 or something. Get in for like 7 actually. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Whoa. Oh, read the card. That was a good draw. That makes up for like everything else that's happened to me. He may just be dead here actually. With Silent Departure and Screeching Bat next turn, he's gonna need non-creature solutions. Well, shit. That is one of those. Whatever. I'm still getting in for 1. Ooh. I have the Drown Yard. Seems good here. It seems obvious that I should play it, because then I can transform Screeching Bat and Silent Departure next turn. Which if he like plays a 5-drop is actually just lethal. Since I'd then flash it back. Okay, we're gonna do this some more. Like, I'm fairly happy about where I'm at. If I draw more lands, I get a Sever flashback. Oh. Okay, we're gonna cast Sever the Bloodlines. I don't think I have much that I want to mill myself with the Drown Yard for, so maybe I'll mill him. Red and white has very little in the way of flashback. And it's not impossible that that could be a win condition. Gallows Warden. Okay. And I'm just gonna mill him here. Take this. Bloodcrazed Neonate, that's a good one. Kill your creature. No reason to be fancy about it that I can see. Need to draw another land so I can flash it back soon. Is he gonna comment on how I have 2 Sever the Bloodline? Because if he pretends in any way that my deck is good, I'll be mad at him. I'm ahead on the clock because I keep on F6ing. Like I'm F6'd right now. That's pretty bad. Have you heard of Altar's Reap? Clearly I haven't. Probably just don't care about that one. Whatever, you can have that one. Till you kill my Armored Scab. Just gonna mill you dead, champ. I milled Moan. That was last game. It's also so blurry. Okay. If he gives me a reason to kill that, I'll kill it, but right now I'm showing 20 life against him, and so I don't feel much urge to just randomly kill things. Interesting. So he's getting in for 2 a turn now? Okay, I'll kill one of those. But I will mill you first. Do I have Grasp of Phantoms? Do I have anything good in my deck? I have Moan. Ooh-wee. All of a sudden he has all these creatures. Seems like you would put that on Village Bellringer. That just strikes me as fairly obvious. How do I draw a spell I can't cast here? Just doesn't seem fair. Goodbye. It's unfortunate that I'm having to trade removal for these, given... Oh, I just drew it, okay. Guess I don't need to anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play for the small edges with this deck, so I'm pretty happy that I'm getting fairly ahead on the clock. Hopefully we can draw this game out. Like, I'm not going to make any plays that reduce my chance of winning, but hopefully it takes me a while to win. He's just playing very slow. There's not much reason he has to do that to himself. No swing. No swing, sir. That's an attack. What's going on here? Double block, moment of heroism. My guess here is that he's trying to turn on a Brimstone Volley, which is going to kill my Armored Scab. That's my guess. Whatever, I can actually kill him with zombies, I think. I'm ahead on the board. How's that happening? I was all like focused on my Drown Yard when... Yep. Well, I don't know why you did that first, but I guess it works. All comes out to the same thing in the end. Zombies are gonna get in there, man. Haha. We even have a Dissipate up at some point in the future. Do I want to Departure his Bellringer? I probably do. He may not cast it during his turn, and then I'll have Dissipate for it. Sort of cool. Nah, he'll probably cast it. It stretches his mana though. He's short on land and needs to deal with my 6 power. Moon of the Unhallowed is pretty decent at trading with stuff. Worked it out. Yeah, I've shown him Lost in the Mist. So. But I do just bounce it again. He has a Rolling Templar in his yard. Guess I don't bounce it again. Guess I pass the turn. Or do I just... Does he remember he's got that there? I should probably have played differently from how I have played. What about if I just play Village Cannibals? He'll flashback to Temblor, I'll counter it, and I'll win. It seems like a decent plan. I'm committing to leaving 2 blue up for the rest of the game, but the rest of the game looks to not be very long from now. That's interesting. I can't kill him now because we'll have a number of things. I wonder if he forgot about his Temblor or if he's just way better than me. Let's just dissipate that though. Swing for 6, force him to Temblor. Wait, oh, I can win. I have Sever. I was like locked into thinking I had to Silent Departure the Village Bellringer. Fortunately, he just conceded, so I wouldn't have had to work it out. Corpse Lunge was pretty bad there. Anyway, is there a reason that I want a second Lost in the Mist? Other than that all my other cards suck. I was really dehydrated when I started drinking. I'm actually already getting a pretty good buzz. Welcome to like social internet watching someone else drink a little. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, my cards, they just... Stromkirk Patrol? It's a 4-3, that seems fine. Typhoid Rats... a lot of his guys have First Strike, but a lot of them don't. I guess that's okay. He has a decent amount of equipment, which makes my removal good as long as I can kill all of his stuff. Makes sensory deprivation worse. I'm pretty sure. I might go with the Altar's Reap. Or the Night Terrors. Or, whatever. We'll go with this. He's under 9 minutes on his clock. I'm going to keep this. And ideally draw 2 land, one of which is a swamp. The other one is an island. Off the top. 1 in a row. Not a good start. Okay, I have to kill every single creature he plays, because I can't block any of them. And I am going to miss my 3rd land drop on the draw. When I play Nephalia Drown Yard, it should be obvious to him that I'm really mana screwed, by the way. Now it should be obvious to him that I just sucked out hardcore. Wham. I guess I can actually race Riot Devils. Wow, I even have a Rotting Fen Snake, look at that. Can trade that with something and then Corpse Lunge something else. It's a combo. I also have Sever the Blood. My hand's okay if I draw a land. Otherwise, I have 0 castable spells and my hand is pretty bad. I can do Homunculus tricks to turn my Vampire Interloper into a Homunculus and then Corpse Lunge something. Meanwhile, luckily, his curve is only involving Riot Devil, so he didn't mulligan. He kept. The card is frighteningly good against me. What? He didn't attack? That seems odd. I think I Abattoir Ghoul. Is he going to Pyroclasm me? He can Pyroclasm and own me pretty bad if I Abattoir Ghoul. So how about I sever myself some... What if I just played nothing and go for Dissipate? No. I don't really need to Dissipate. I'd rather not Sever though, since that's the only unconditional removal I have. He doesn't need either of his creatures to die to Pyroclasm because he can make that guy fly. So that's a problem for me. I have no plays that don't make Pyroclasm better for him. I think I actually do have to just pass the turn, as weird as that is. And probably I like turn the Interloper into Homunculus and then I have Corpse Lunge for Kessig Wolf. And that gets me a little bit closer to where I want to be. I guess the other option is I just start Drown Yarding. Yeah, that's fine. Turn 4 Drown Yard you, go. So I have Corpse Lunge now for Kessig Wolf. It's fairly likely that he leaves Cobbled Wings on that, so I'm gonna let him. This loses to Moment of Heroism pretty hard. I haven't seen that card yet. Hopefully I will not be about to see it. Also hopefully he swings with Riot Devils. I would love that. Okay. Like this is going pretty well. Should be obvious that this is going to happen, given everything. I mean, I turned my Interloper into a guy who dies to Pyroclasm. But okay, we got it. This is sort of interesting. I have 2 counter spells, and I can actually erase them. But like, hopefully he'll play a big spell, I guess. It helps me to look at my screen sideways right now, because ethanol is like invading receptors in my brain and stuff. I'm sorry, you were... wait a second. I can just fizzle that. Why are you doing that to me? Okay. So he's -1 Brimstone Volley, and I am +1 power on the board. Let's see what happens next. Maybe there's a Pyroclasm. Not yet. Selfless Cathar. Alright. Well, at least he got a lot out of that window he had to cast spells in. I'm nearing the point where I just cast these things. Let's cast Interloper, I guess. I don't see the downside to doing this. The downside is he gets in for 3. Please cast something. If he's holding creatures and just doesn't cast them, I'd probably lose, by the way. Oh, now I have an instant speed way to kill something. Where something is defined as Selfless Cathar, unfortunately, but why don't you take 6? Hopefully he doesn't have 2 Brimstone Volleys in hand. Shit. Wait. I can handle that. Do this. And then he probably plays a card that he cared about more. But whatever, I got Lost in the Mist out of my hand. I do have 6 power. Wow. Okay. It seems like I'm winning pretty hard here. You just like Wrath of Godded. And I have 5 cards in hand? I don't know. This seems okay for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. He Wrathed of God. Okay, that's cool and all. I can kill it though. Man, glad he doesn't have that Inquisitor's Flail. Ooh, more stuff's happening? Alright. So yeah, we're okay with trading with Riot Devils. Pretty sure. Probably we're not, actually. Well, yes we are, because now I can Corpse Lunge pretty much anything, including that big guy. Let's Sever it though, since I think Corpse Lunge kills anything in his deck. And it's cheaper and an instant, so why not have that to cast that when I want to. I can cast Moan of the Unhallowed and then cast Undead Alchemist and just not kill him. This is what I meant when I was talking about Undead Alchemist having anti-synergy sometimes. But this is fine, I'll just put 4 power on the board at a time probably and leave Dissipate up. Dissipate and Corpse Lunge and stuff. That doesn't seem like a very big problem. Oh, it has flying, right. Well, what if I just attack you and play counterballs? Because your dude has to attack, it turns out. So yeah, this should be a win. Especially if he doesn't trade. I have Dissipate up, I have Corpse Lunge, but like mainly I have Dissipate. He does have 2 cards in hand, but I'm pretty sure one of them is irrelevant. Pretty sure one's like a land or something. Some such. Okay, he didn't even force me to use the Dissipate. So that was long and tedious, and eventually I won. See you guys for round 2.